welcome y'all to Blacker the Berry.
Gang,
I
gang,
am
gang, 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 gang,
Dean,
gang, gang.
baby. I am Dean, baby. That over there, y'all know who that is. That's the madman Los in the building.
Just Los
Virtual
today.
studios. Just Los.
Just Los today. Literally,
Oh,
just
it's-
Los. Though.
I think
Not
it
just
is gonna
Los. Like, just Los.
Fucking stupid. So people, we're giving y'all a little
Setting the
something, a little bit of
tone.
a treat here. So just because it's gonna be a little bit of a different episode, the reason being is because we're gonna be introducing a segment to the show called Bad Produce.
Bad produce.
Now, when you sit there, you're thinking like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? Bad produce? What are you niggas on now? You niggas
First
always
of all,
doing something. Yes,
Black of
we
the
are.
Berry, bad produce. Duh.
So obviously,
Team.
it just means something terrible and drastic has happened. And there has been a lot in this past week, maybe few weeks, that has just produced a culmination of fucking terrible produce that we're going to share with y'all today. So once again, this is going to be a little bit of a different episode. It's not going to be like this all the time moving forward. But we just wanted to set the tone with this fucking nonsense. And
What's first?
that's a good question. You sent
Where
me
are we
this
going?
shit.
Where are we going? Are we going to the veggie side? We going to the fruit side? Well, produce, right? It's all fruits, I guess.
It's
right?
all bad, but you've
all bad fruits.
You've sent some fucking crazy stuff here.
Let's start light.
I think let's start light.
Let's start light and get there.
So we'll start real light. And I know it's funny because some people are gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?"
There's not that many light stuff. Most of the shit is pretty.
Here we go. So
Mm.
here's the first one. California man robbed a bank, then went outside to the ATM to deposit the money. Listen, shout out to the spiritual world out there on the Instagram machine. So basically, here's what the description reads: a man robbed a Delaware bank and then tried to deposit the cash into his own account using the ATM outside. Delaware State Police said. State Police arrested McRoberts Williams. Hold on. Before I fucking continue, because I wasn't even going to, I was going to try to read all this before cutting his ass. But this mother's he's got two last names.
McRoberts Williams.
His name is McRoberts. Who fucking names that kid? Yo, this guy was set up for failure in the beginning.
Gotta be Irish.
No, that's
McRoberts Williams.
Don't fucking put that on the Irish. This was some fucking,
don't look Irish. You're right.
Nah. This was some fucking goddamn. He's from backwood America. This is the product.
I would pray that's a typo though.
Bruh, his sister is his grandmother. Stop it. You know what I mean? This is fucking terrible.
No wonder he didn't smile on his mugshot.
Yeah, look at him. But all right, back on
him. No, before even back on it though. Why not use a different bank?
Wait.
Why not use a different?
Were you gonna ask like how much drugs that he's taking daily? I don't know.
Why not use another ATM? Why are you gonna rob the bank, go outside and put the money you just stole from the bank back into the bank under your account?
Do you even think this kind of guy was wearing clean underwears when he did this?
No.
So then how could you expect?
No.
Look, think about it. He probably had fucking 3-week-old drawers on when he did this shit. This ain't a man who fucking thinks consciously and has a free thought.
He was able to successfully rob a bank in that state.
A broke clock will strike twice. Excuse me. Will be
Don't
right.
hit me with those generalizations. Don't hit me with those old ass.
What else is there to explain it? Look at this fucking clown.
Motherfucking cliches from the Roaring '20s. Don't hit me with those.
Stupid. Fuck you. But well, you are right. He did somehow get away. That's I guess the most astounding thing because I would assume in 2022 you just can't be robbing fucking banks.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And we don't know what their amount. We don't know the amount.
What if he's like some ex-special force operator and McRoberts Williams is like some fucking dead
some code name?
Literally. And this whole thing was like him trying to get like a fucking signal out. What if
code name Snake Eater?
What is, you know what I'm saying? Like he's some fucking goddamn oh man. So but let's get back to it. So McRoberts Williams state police arrested McRoberts Williams Saturday after they say he robbed the Wells Fargo on Old Capitol Trail at the Price's Corner Shopping Center in Wilmington. The 44-year-old California man handed a teller a note saying he was robbing the bank around 11:20 a.m. Police said the 25-year-old woman then handed over an undisclosed amount of cash, and Williams left the bank. The suspect fled the bank on foot And once outside, he made a deposit in the ATM on the exterior of the building. How much fucking crack cocaine does this guy do?
I'm glad that I did not read the the description. No, bring that back up. Bring that back up. I'm glad I didn't read the description, bro. What?
This is fucking rough, man. This is rough.
What?
This is rough.
He gave a teller a note saying he was going to rob the bank at a certain time, did it successfully, and then dropped the money off. Still,
No. The way that they're writing and stating that he handed the teller a note saying he's robbing the bank, and it was around 11:20 a.m. that he did this. Police said.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah, no. All he did was go up there and said, I'm robbing the bank. She gave him some bread because, obviously she's trained to probably hit that little button, but then also no reason to almost die for some fucking federally insured money. You know what I mean? So that's why he was able to just kind of get away with it.
Sorry.
Have we ever even been in Fort Knox? Okay, let's not even talk about it.
Where is
Have we seen the gold? Have we seen the gold?
Never heard of it.
Excuse me, not Fort Knox. I was talking about the actually, I was talking about Fort Knox.
Federal Reserve.
Excuse me, not Fort Knox. I'm talking about the Federal Reserve. Yeah, talking too much reefer.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Might as well be Fort Knox.
Shout out to my better half. He fucking looking out for me over there. But yeah, so because we have no idea how much gold is in the Federal Reserve, dude. But that's a whole different conversation. But this fella here,
McRoberts, code name Snake Eater. Well, let's call him that.
This is rough. This is rough,
man.
Once again, I want everyone to look, and I want you to know that this right here is the face of fucking stupidity. All right, and also,
so this move was definitely stupid, but
I was actually gonna say something a lot worse, but I stopped myself.
He could have been an ex-operative.
I was gonna say something crazy. He kind of looks like one, doesn't he? Though
He does. He just strung out because we don't take care of our vets, so he's strung out.
We don't know if he's a vet, though. I don't want to put this on vets.
We don't know he's a vet. You're right. You don't know.
Yeah,
he's a vet. But he could still be an ex-operative, though.
He could. Yeah, he could. He looks like he's a fucking Russian operative trying to fucking get a message out. Fuck this guy.
But you will put it on them. Okay, I see.
Fuck him. Yeah, well, fuck the Russians.
Fuck next.
Yep. So yeah. So that was fucking crazy.
I think we should also rate them, right? Because we're still building the kinks out. I think we should rate them from bad to 10, 1 to 10. 10 being rotten. How bad is that?
Well, this guy sucks.
Actually, you know what? That's a bad judgment because some of them are going to be stupidity. Some of them are going to be heinousness.
Exactly. And then some of them will be that, and then it just sucks. It's like, oh, we got bamboozled. Like I feel bamboozled. Like
right, let's go 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 because all of them are going to be stupid regardless.
Yeah. So 1 out of 10 of like
stupidity.
Fuck. Just this guy.
I give this guy a 6.
Stupid the situation.
I give him a 6.
You gotta give him.
Pretty fucking dumb.
Nah, you gotta go higher than that. You gotta give him because obviously it's gonna be comparable to everything else that's going on here. Mm-hmm. He's got to be at like an 8.
Really?
8.5. Because listen, you robbed the bank and because here's the thing that you did. You slid the note, whatever the case may be. They probably gave you like fucking $1,000 or $2,000 if that. Like
it was an undisclosed amount.
An undisclosed amount of bullshit.
Yeah, which
you
could
think
be
this kind of guy just wants any kind of money, especially if he's gonna go deposit it in his account. Like I wonder, where was his fucking caseworker?
All right. Where's the etiquette? You ain't seen movies where they did that. What movie did they do that?
That fucking is crazy. But all right, so
what's next?
Let's ramp it up a little bit.
Oh Lord.
So this may be something that people have heard of. Maybe they didn't hear. But if you didn't, we're going to go down to one of the greatest places in the world, I think. And not only the world, definitely one of the greatest places in the United States, but absolutely the world. And you know what that is?
No.
Florida. Now, you've heard of Florida man. Now we got Florida fucking couple.
And I'm ashamed of them.
First of all, before we even read anything, these motherfuckers look like they have lived through dog years. You hear me? Like their life has been rough. It is 2021 and his complexion is looking like it's 1885.
I was about
And
to say. I was about to say.
Her, you can just tell honestly, she used to have
She
to
looked
fight
like
for.
a.
She used to
looked
fight
like
for
a.
food.
She
used to fight for food.
It was real shit. I was gonna say she looked like a mean ass Caribbean nanny, but that one's good too.
Like,
you know what I
they
mean? Like, just mean.
You have misery and then you have fucking pure agony. Then they've then gotten together.
Nah, his face has a lot of disgust in it, though.
Bro, he's just bro. Look at it. Like, first of all, I don't know how you look. Like, he looks like an angry Caribbean and angry Southerner in the same sense. Like, this is what happens when you go to Florida. I wonder if he's Haitian.
I don't want to put that on the Haitians.
He could be Haitian or African. I'm not talking about African American. She's definitely not from this country. Now, he's got like 25% African American in there somewhere, but mostly he come from somewhere else. And I guarantee
he could be African Negro. He just work out in the sun all day. That's all it is.
Nah. I'm talking about the pain and misery in his eyes. That's the look of a pissed off Caribbean man who don't give a fuck no more.
No, that looks like
look in his eye.
That looks like the face
look in his eyes
of a brother whose family's been from the South, right? And this nigga the only things he knows how to say is the white man and sick and tired. That's the only two things this brother knows how to say. That's the only two.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. We gonna catch the next one. We gonna catch the next one.
Like it's like in this picture, if he opened his mouth to say something, it's sick and tired.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you think she was just crying?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because Caribbean people, they got this yellowish, reddish tint to their eyelids. Yeah. I am not bullshitting. We do.
Oh shit. So now this is from Ball Alert. Now Ball Alert does have an audio going on with this. We're not going to be sharing the audio.
It usually doesn't. It usually doesn't.
But But we're not going to be sharing that portion. Shout out to Ball Alert for this story, but we're going to do our own take on it because we think we're funnier. Now listen, we're going to read the fucking description. Florida couple arrested for kidnapping and torturing man for 3 days. Allegedly forced him. They fucked this up. Allegedly forced him to drink bleach and threatened to make him eat his own waste if he used the bathroom. What the fuck? So why did they kidnap this person? So police in Florida say that 2 people have been charged for kidnapping a man and torturing him for 3 dadays. According to WPLG, 51-year-old Marie Dornsville?
Dornsville.
Yeah,
Dornsville.
I told you this nigga was fucking yo. Did I not tell you he was fucking Haitian? Who else is naming niggas Oculus? Who else is naming niggas Oculus? Okius. Who else is naming niggas like that?
He still could be black.
Dornsville. No, nigga, he's not African Negro. He ain't American Negro. He's not American Negro. Don't put that on us. We not
either way, he black. Don't put that on us, nigga. What you mean? Don't put that on us?
Well, actually, you know what? We don't. You know what? You're right. He may not be Haitian.
Don't make this.
He's definitely fucking Caribbean. So you Caribbean niggas can get your man's beat.
And he's still.
So now listen,
like you. He's still black like you. Still black like you. Still black like you. Like me. Like you. All black.
No. You and I black. This is different from that. Look at that.
Yes, but he is black.
That nigga different. That nigga ain't never going inside.
I understand. He's 1159. We got it.
No. It's got nothing to do with the complexion. It's you can just once again, he's lived in fucking dog years. Look at his motherfuckers had a hard life. You can just tell. Like what I'm saying is he never went inside. Is the fact that you can tell he was doing something. Like this motherfucker don't even probably drink water when he needs. Like this, he's fucked. He fucked. That's why he out here torturing niggas and making them drink bleach and shit.
You could tell he don't trust the doctor.
He fucking hell he ain't trusting no doctor.
You could tell.
This nigga is a walking cancer. So, all right.
Had kidney failure for at least a decade.
Kidney failure, at least his fucking words. I'd love to see his liver. But now listen. So according to the
probably
police,
dark as him.
All the Polyps. So listen, both Marie and Oculus are both facing kidnapping, attempted murder, and armed robbery charges. Both have admitted to the crimes according to the arrest report. The report states that the two tortured the man in an effort to get him to confess to cheating by chaining him, stealing from him, making him drink bleach, and telling him if he went to the bathroom, he'd have to eat it or get shot. Initially, Marie invited the man back to her apartment, informing him that her husband was in Haiti. What did I say earlier? What did I say earlier? What the fuck did I say earlier?
Well,
and listen here, people.
By the cover,
listen here, people. We didn't
happen to
like,
be right.
Let me tell you something. Los picked the shit, but we didn't go into the descriptions. We had a method to the madness of this. I did not know about this, but I was fucking right. I told you this motherfucker was Haitian. Pierre, get your mans. I love you to death though, but this is you got to hey. I got to deal with Umar. You got to deal with Oculus. It is what it is. So now,
not Black
bang
Undertaker.
Bang,
not Black what Undertaker. Happened? Black Undertaker.
Listen, fuck that. So now listen. So now, soon after, so Marie invites the dude over. Soon after, Oculus arrived with the gun and tied the man's arms and legs with a cable wire, forcing him to crawl to the bathroom before being forced to record a statement and admit to cheating. So that's the I guess the weird thing to me about this, right? What did they mean? Like, what was he getting caught for cheating on? Cheating on, like, you know what I mean?
First of all, why the fuck did you go back home with her?
Hey, that's one hell of a question.
You know what I'm saying? That's one. How'd you get lured to that motherfucker? You got to be in a desperate state to do that.
I think it's more than desperate at that point. Something wrong with you.
It's true.
So look at her, dog. Like I'm not
like a lot of pain behind those eyes.
Not even that, but like there's nothing attractive about this person.
But either way,
you know what? I'll put it back up.
This man comes back to the crib, right? Yeah, put it back up so we can see, because I need her face while I'm explaining. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. But it's also a mugshot. You ain't gonna look your best in a mugshot.
I get it, but still, she's fucking terrible.
Anywho, I guess they wanted to. I guess they did the deed. There must have been some attempt.
Hold on, I have more information.
Yes.
You want me to continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
So to continue also with what we left off, it was saying, forcing him to crawl to the restroom before being forced to record a statement and admit to cheating. In the following days, the man was allegedly offered food and was encouraged to make a payment of $50,000.
That's nothing.
And signed over his car title. Then after that, he was forced to shower at gunpoint, drive away with the suspects, and drink Haitian rum with bleach. I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing at the absurdity of this. The man woke 30 minutes later and ran for help. The Dornsvales were eventually tracked down and are currently being held at a Miami-Dade jail. Police are uncertain how the pair is connected to the man. This is fucking crazy. I don't know how much fucking black magic is being used left and right, but it's just, you can smell it.
But here's my thing, though. And I'm not detective. I'm not Batman. I'm not fucking,
Had to like that comment. Cheating on who? We had to give this one a like.
My thing is, how? First of all, this seems to me there is a interior motive because they lured this man, right? Unless they did some real fucked up people and doing it to random people. But to me, I feel like this is some kind of crime of passion.
You would have to assume it's a crime of passion, but the issue is that we're dealing with not only Florida man, but Florida woman, but then they're on steroids and they're fucking Haitian on top of that. And listen, I'm telling you right now, these two look like, to me, they're the product of a bad rude gone wrong. This is a rude gone wrong. This is fucking disgusting. There was no hope for them ever. The question becomes, were they just? I personally think, why can't they just be serial fucking thieves and like watching motherfuckers drink bleach and shit, grabbing random motherfuckers? And but the question does become, how did you know this person had $50,000 anyway? Such a precise. Because the average person doesn't have $50,000. Like, listen, you kidnap me at $50,000, I'm gonna look at you like, I guess we all about to die because I definitely don't got that shit.
and not for nothing. Why not ask for something larger? If you asking for a 50, I'm gonna ask for 100. At
First of
least
all,
75.
if you're kidnapping, like this, it just goes to my point of the nonsense that is fucking goddamn
This is not thought. This
no
seems
neck
thought
Pitbull
out, but
McGee.
not to a sense.
Nah, it just these two are fucking goons.
Because you lure, there had to be some signs. You lured them in. They had the bleach, all that. So it's like that part is seems
Right.
organized. But then you tied the man up. He comes in off the panel, off the set. He comes in, gun in hand. He's yo, was you cheating on my wife? She brought me back. Like what? I don't understand. What was the real end game? The 50,000, and he signed. First of all, how the fuck you sign over your car title? How did you pull that up?
They had to have known this bloke. Whoever they were going after, they definitely knew the motherfucker because everything was way too precise. And the fact that it was, like you said, he was even able to go back to the house with Shorty or whatever the case may be, thinking that old boy was fucking back in Haiti. There definitely was some kind of connection.
Yeah.
It's too ugh. You know?
And I think that maybe there was a prior affair happening. And he wanted to the dude wanted to admit that you was cheating this whole time or you cheating before. Maybe the guy was just mad, and I'm running with this narrative. Let me do it. Maybe the guy was maybe it was an affair happening, right?
Right.
The guy Akius, he finds out later after the fact. He's pissed. Researched whatever stalks the guy, right? Because not karma passion, right? He's like, all right, we gonna do this shit my way. But you know what? You're going to set this dude up and you're going to bring him back. Tell him I'm out here and bring him back like you normally would. So to this guy, to the victim here, this could look like a normal night. So that's why it wasn't a real no struggle. Like, oh yeah, I'll come over. Like, or like, oh, who are you? It was like, oh yeah, all right. Oh, he ain't home? Bet. So then boom. Now, dude he already know the specifics. Sign over your car. How you know what kind of car I got? Sign over your car. Give me exactly $50,000. I know you got it. I know you're good for it. That's like you said, too precise, man. Too precise.
This whole thing is really like it's.
I'm a lawyer now. I've been watching How to Get Away with Murder. I'm a lawyer now. I'm Los Esquire.
I think I am more under the assumption of I think it is a setup, but I think it's more of a setup to her as like he's been the mark for a while. And it's not necessarily that she was out here stepping out. I think this is like a game of theirs.
But why? What's the cheating thing came about?
Because remember, they were trying to get him to confess to cheating, but no one said cheating. If it was cheating, if him and the girl were cheating together, that information would have came out by now because the couple has already admitted that, hey, listen, like we did this shit, but they did it together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there is, there is another third party there. The question is, these two, they look older. They look old enough. They probably have a kid. The question becomes, is the person that they kidnapped, were they dating their kid, then cheating on their kid, or was it maybe violating, like, a sibling or a parent or something? There's a lot going on because when you look at both of them, they both look like they're just fucking complete whack jobs.
Not for nothing.
Fucking humans.
Caribbean parents, they will go to that extent of end of the world for their kids. So you're right, it could be.
You know what I'm saying?
But then how did he get lured? If he's familiar with the family, how did he get lured over?
That could be. Hey, I don't know. That part I don't know. You know what I mean? So you are right there. That would be interesting, but
Crime of Passion. I'm going Crime of Passion.
I think it's a setup personally, but all right.
I mean, there is a setup to the degree though.
Yeah, true. But all right, let's go to this next one. I think, which is also fucking crazy, and egregious. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's bad, people. I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. So, this fella, Miami real estate agent, becomes a serial killer who targeted the homeless.
You know why?
The fuck?
You know why?
Why?
They was fucking up his money. He's a real estate agent. He's showing houses. You can't sell a house with all homeless people around it. You see it. You see it.
I hate how much sense that makes.
You see it. You see it.
And it's so brutal, but it's so like I understood it immediately. I was like, oh, because especially, well, one, I don't know how crazy the homeless problem is in Miami, but I do know that there is a very large issue, very prominent homeless issue within America that no one ever wants to have a real true conversation about.
Of course.
I know that there's real issue like that. And I still there's especially real issue in like
New York,
California. I know there's issue in
California.
Texas.
Colorado's pretty bad too.
I know Colorado. You hear Washington, Oregon. I know places like that. I did not. I haven't really heard of Miami being too bad like that.
Because where are you gonna stay at?
But this is crazy. So Miami real estate agent becomes a serial killer who targeted the homeless. Blog by @PistolWhippedYa. Shout out to Pistol Whip Ya.
Shout out to
Now. So on Thursday, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez and interim police chief Manuel Morales announced that detectives were questioning a suspect that may have been involved in 2 murders and attempted murder. Willie Masio, a real estate agent, is a suspect involving 2 shootings that happened on Tuesday, including a man who was shot in the head and remains in the hospital, and a man who died after being shot near the intersection of Miami Ave and 21st Street. Masio, 25, is also the suspect in a fatal stabbing on October 16th, 2021, Local 10 reported. Florida records show that he got his real estate license on June 13, 2018, and possibly lives in Miami-Dade County, Kendall Lakes neighborhood. Masio was arrested for trespassing around 1:30 a.m. Thursday, but isn't facing felony charges as of yet. Morales did say that there is plenty of evidence, and it is only a matter of time before he does. He also described Masio as a suspected serial killer that likely targeted other homeless people in the city. This tragic news cuts to the heart of our community, Ronald L. Book, chair of the Miami-Dade County Homeless Trust, said in a statement. No one should be the victim of gun violence, let alone our most vulnerable, those experiencing homelessness. We stand ready to work with the city of Miami Police Department any way necessary to help solve this senseless crime that has been reported coming out of fucking Florida again. 2 for fucking 2. First of all, how's my reporter voice? I know
that was great. I thought that was good. I was going to comment on it, but I just left it alone. Let him roll.
There we go. Yeah,
he's 25.
He was born fucked up.
My man had some.
My
troubles.
Man was fucked.
Not for nothing. You shot 2 guys. Takes a lot. Takes a lot. Doesn't take a lot, but it does. The stabbing,
random people.
The stabbing though, that one's the worst. Where it's like, all right, that's more cynical than you just shooting.
Oh yeah, because now we're getting up close and personal, and I'm gonna hear and feel your last. I guess for me, the wildest thing about this whole thing, reading it, thinking about it right now, this is a man who just woke up and just decided to go kill random people. There's not like the police are connecting, like there's no other links besides them being homeless. And to Los's point earlier, which put me and stunned me complete, but it's true. It's like he may be trying to sell houses possibly. And then maybe he's just like, well, I can't sell houses in these neighborhoods because of these fucking people. Or maybe he happened to have, he was having a run-in with the same individuals when he was trying to sell houses. They would maybe break into the houses. They were empty and sleep in there. Or maybe they were trying to squat on there. Whatever the case may be, we don't know yet. That information has not been released. But
definitely motive, though. I don't think it's random. It's random in the sense of who the people are, but it's not random in the sense that they are
of
homeless.
Why he's doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. This is a bad produce on multiple angles. This kid is fucked. The homeless situation within America is fucked. And I find it hilarious that no one ever truly talks about it, let alone on the right or the left, because there are people because one, humans are humans, so you should be caring, especially about the American humans, but you guys don't care about everything else and everyone, whatever. But I just find it hilarious how, the right and the left, you have individuals who are facing these problems, and neither of you will look to address it at all.
They don't care about us. It's clear. Let's just.
They don't care about anybody. Yeah. So all right. So now, Los, I think we're starting to ramp it up a little bit now.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we can kind of go there now.
I mean, at this point, I've went to law school at this point, so I'm officially an attorney. So yeah, go ahead.
Well,
not looking for any clients in this in this pool of people.
I've got the perfect place. We're actually going to step into the square.
You might have to be the Detective Dean.
I think I may have to be. I think so, because me in the courtroom really not fuck that. But I think I do.
I think I could say whatever the word I was gonna say. Sway a jury. That's what I think.
Nah, I'll just end up being like, you motherfuckers. It's pretty simple. And if you vote any other way, you're an asshole.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client. It's not a killer. Never been. Deli man. Works in the deli, 9 to 5.
So
serves the community.
So now, listen. You and Deli man, fuck off.
Don't you defend my? Don't do that to my client, please.
Fuck Deli man.
Things like Deli man. What you do does not define who you are.
There's some lawyers who really believe that.
Yeah,
and they get their clients off. But
they do. All right, shut up and dribble. All right.
Aggressive. So now, we're gonna step into a square circle a little bit, and yeah.
I know that's your cup of tea.
I knew about this story prior.
Of course you did,
because I didn't really know too much about it, and I didn't really do too much research into it. I just kind of knew it happened. But this, what people are looking at as a wrestler.
Oh, the crippler cross face.
No, it ain't the crippler cross face. I know it's the fucking knife. It's the knife in the cranium.
But I don't think he did it in the thing, though.
No, he. So what happened was, so what this is telling you, basically, the quick snaps is like, oh my god. So this former wrestler, a wrestler's name is Devin Nicholas, and then he was wrestling Carlito. He goes by the name Hannibal on the YouTube machines and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They were having a wrestling match. The referee, there was a spot where the referee was supposed to post a blade, I guess, or whatever like that, and get some color or whatever. Something happened, and then it didn't happen. And then that guy kind of went a little overboard, and he started really fucking him up and stabbing him and doing all kind of all this other crazy shit.
Devin Nicholas,
yeah, referee obviously had to go home, recover and stuff. Oh,
so Carlito did this shit.
Carlito didn't do it. It was Hannibal, Devin Nicholson.
Nicholson.
Devin Nicholson was the one.
And Carlito. Okay, I see.
No, yeah, Carlito was just wrestled him, and then by the time this happened, Carlito probably was in the back like, that guy's a fucking goon. Give me my money. Let me get the fuck away from this whole promotion. This guy is a fucking bad producer and a fucking goon, because at the end of the day, the spot between you and the ref was messed up, and people can get mad, get upset with certain things, but it's like, at the end of the day, bud, you, sir, are never making it to the WWE.
Oh God, no.
And you, sir, you're never going to make it to the WWE. So the fact that you're going all this kind of crazy hand bullshit over one bad spot, when you have listen, when I look at certain wrestling, because I'm a wrestling fan, when I look at certain wrestling promotions and I look at certain wrestling matches, I'm offended by their matches because there are multiple botches in one match. All Elite Wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So for you to get so mad that you would then try to cause such physical harm to the fucking referee, it's not like you couldn't even just wait and go until you got to the back and berated him or yelled at him or did something like that. Like, no, you want to try to physically impose your will on him. You're a scumbag and you're a fucking he could have seriously hurt this man, because you're a scumbag and you're a piece of shit. And it's a shame that this referee didn't have some kind of jujitsu, judo, or some kind of martial arts background, so he could have pretzeled your big stupid ass, you piece of shit.
That guy is pretty big, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, there are a ton of people who 155 pounds who will fucking fuck his ass up.
You right about that.
His fucking neck.
Damian Maya would have submitted his ass a long time ago.
It's a shame, but I don't know. What do you think about this?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, is there more details to it though? Because I'm really confused if this happened in the ring or is
it did happen in the ring. No, it happened in the ring.
So he stabbed this dude in the forehead.
Yeah. In front of fans.
But like a slash or a stab.
Like fucked him up. Let me see if I can find the video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dark. I'd like it though. I'd welcome that.
Like referee. Yeah, it's a
cynical, nasty shit.
So there we go. Hold on. Now we're gonna have to do the whole 30 seconds thing. We're not gonna play the music, shit like that. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if this place has like some fucking bullshit. You can't do their thing. So
it's fine. You can play it anyway, and we could take it off if we need to.
Yeah, there we go. Well, no, I found a better way to do it. Actually, we won't even have to play it. So you see him.
Mm-hmm.
This is in the match. This is like after the match in the ring.
So match is over.
Match is over, and he starts to fucking stab this guy.
No, let's play that part though.
Look, he's biting him and shit. Yeah, they cut away from it and shit. Right there. You got another referee there. It's fucking this guy up. Like, yeah, he's supposed to get some color, but not like that much fucking color. Look at that. Look at that. It's a fucking
and at this
joke.
point, the match is over though.
Yeah, this shit's over. It's a fucking joke.
So he did the spot. He did an audible because the spot didn't happen. He made the spot after the match where he just beat the guy
I guess
up.
yeah, because the guy didn't get enough color for him. So yeah, like I said, it was something like that. I didn't get like the full details around it when it happened, but yeah, it was basically he didn't. The guy didn't. It all sums up to he wasn't mad that the ref didn't get enough color, so he was like, "All right, this is how we doing it."
But nobody stopped him though.
Well, here's the issue with certain things. And I could be speaking out of pocket. I'm not a wrestler or anything, but from what I know is that like if me and you have business together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially in a promotion like that, me and yours business is our business and the booker's business and possibly the owner's business, right? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
No one else knows what's going on in our match. So no one else is going to be interfering because like.
So they thought they didn't know it was real or not.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like for instance, you see a whole bunch in wrestling where they'll start having shoots or like you see guys kind of start laying in stuff thick, whatever the case may be. That's conversations that they've had in the back. Like, you know, me and you would have a conversation. I'd be like, hey, when we get to the table spot, fucking put me through the table. You gotta do it. Like, you gotta fucking break me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta fucking
put me
you have
out.
those conversations. Yeah. You have those conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like when you're giving me like you're fucking like, you know, taking the finishing maneuver or whatever the fuck it is. You gotta have those kind of conversations. But this guy is a fucking clown. Fucking clown.
Yeah, he can't call himself professional, and he should not even do this anymore. He should
He's
sell
never
insurance.
Listen, this guy will never step in a WWE ring, not even for a tryout. He won't even see the performance. He won't never even get to the performance center unless he fucking Googles that bitch. And I don't even know if NASA allows him to take pictures of it. So now,
let's get to the nitty gritty, man. We got a little bit more time left. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
I was about to say we're here now. We have the final two, I think.
Yeah.
And
we do.
Yeah, we're at the final two, and it gets pretty bad. Now, we're gonna start with I believe is the less bad one. But it's which is going to tell
which is discretional.
Nah, well, compared to what the last was going to be, I think we'll agree. But
yeah, you're right about that.
Pretty fucking terrible. Now,
oh man,
yeah,
can we full screen this?
Oh gosh, all right, people. So now, young mother filmed tossing her newborn baby into a dumpster. All right, we're gonna watch this. No sound on it. Let's see what's going on here. Jesus Christ. I can imagine. Look, thank God that they did the warning sign. So this is it. Jesus Christ.
This is recent.
We're not going to watch this. We're not going to play that. But you see what she does. We're not going to do that. We're better than that. We're better than that. So this bitch, you would think that this bitch is the winner. Because she's a fucking scumbag. She couldn't even go to a fucking, you know that you go to the fire department so you can drop the baby off there, right? Like you could do that. You could
dumpster.
You can drop the baby off with, you know, like workers or something like
and
that.
not for nothing, there was multiple attempts where you could have not had this baby.
This child could have fucking died in that. Oh my God. And this happens in fucking New Mexico. This scumbag Alexis Avila was seen pulling up in a fucking white. She's 18 years old. She's a fucking scumbag. I could say that perfectly fine. So the scumbag who's 18 years old decides to exit her vehicle, and she was holding a black trash bag. Oh my God! And forcefully trashes it, throws it in there. Oh my God! Dumpster divers heard the baby 6 hours later. Quickly opened the bag. Jesus Christ! The umbilical cord was still attached to this child.
What?
I didn't.
No, here's the kid. Here's the kicker. What if it's not her kid?
It is her fucking kid.
All right, there. Damn, that ruined that. The umbilical cord was still attached.
She gave in the bathroom. Oh, she gave birth by herself in the bath. Oh my fucking God.
I'm about to say that umbilical cord is still attached. Like that had to be recent because
there's
you know, that shit, you don't keep that shit on the baby for much longer.
Let me tell you something.
The birth.
Fuck her. Fuck her parents. Like,
we also don't know her situation though. She could be totally alone. And could have got raped. It could be the worst. Doesn't have money to get an abortion. We don't know. It could be the worst of the worst.
No,
doesn't give her right. Doesn't give her right.
No, yeah, no,
give her right.
That.
Doesn't give her right.
I'm so sick of our society nowadays. Well, we got to be careful because we never know. No, let me tell you something.
I'm being devil's advocate though.
No, you can't be a devil's advocate for this fucking cunt whore. Let me explain
know.
to you why that she's a fucking bitch. Because, like I said earlier, she could have. There are multiple places she could have went, but you know what?
Absolutely. The
one place that she could have gone is either a police department or a fucking fire department. Left the baby there, so I can't take care of the kid. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been your best bet. But no, you want to be a motherfucker. Not only did you bring this life into the world, then you just throw this life in the goddamn trash with their umbilical cord still attached to them. Then on top of that, I wonder what kind of life this bitch lived with that child in her. This child probably had more Hennessy and goddamn Black Miles in its system than more than a little bit. I know people saying, well, she's only 18. She's only 18. How do you know this? How do you know? By her fucking self. And listen, like you said, we don't know her. We do not know her background. Don't know it. Don't really care to know, to be honest with you, because I know you're a fucking asshole. I know it's 18, young, you make mistakes. This ain't a mistake. This is a fucking egregious error that she basically has signed that she ain't shit.
And not for nothing. This is criminal charges. No?
Oh, 100%. I hope she goes away for a while.
So in theory, she kind of fucked up her life more than she would have if she just kept the kid.
Or if she just would have fucking put the kid up for adoption or fucking gave the kid to a social worker or did anything fucking half a twit. And then the fact of the matter, like, I don't know, people are going to say, well, maybe she didn't know this. And this is something that you're able to say now as an adult. Guess what, people? When you go to schools, they have all this kind of information.
Not for nothing. We have paper bags with condoms.
You have guidance.
Before
exactly. Health class talks about this. Guidance counselors talk about this. You don't think they talk about teen pregnancy
and not
in schools?
For nothing.
They're not equipped
she
for that.
Had to be showing for a while.
Failures all around. Failure all around.
She had to be showing for a while, and then
complete and utter failure. I tell you.
He had baby in a bathroom, so
ridiculous. It's
because
like,
not for nothing. It must have been a private. Maybe it was a one person bathroom, but because I'm saying like if somebody's got to hear you,
hear the baby. Hear her. Maybe, like you said, we don't know her situation. Her situation obviously has to be fucked up, but that's a pretty nice car. Pretty nice car. Pretty decent car for an 18-year-old. I wonder what's going on.
Yeah,
now,
I definitely didn't have that.
Right? Decent.
Pull up in a pretty new Volkswagen.
She's a fucking cunt. I fucking hate this bitch so bad.
The bad produce. This is just terrible now.
Nah, this ain't even bad produce. This is a fucking asshole bitch.
This is a ripe pineapple that's been in the fridge for like a month.
I wish nothing but the terrible things for her in life. I hope nothing good happens.
Let's move on to that last one, man. I know this one. This one. If that one left a bad taste in my mouth, this one's going to fucking disgust me.
I don't even know if disgust is the word for this one.
I forgot what's even on deck right now. I sent you so much shit. I forgot which one.
Boyfriend arrest. Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
and
do
then this
it.
motherfucker got the nerve to be up on here trying to fucking cry and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, boyfriend arrested and accused for decapitating his 20-year-old girlfriend and killing 1-year-old baby in a car crash. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's find out what he did. Because I thought I read decapitating and I didn't even see the car crash portion. I just thought that he was an asshole and a scumbag. From when you sent it to me, this is interesting. This is a new wrinkle. He may have not had deserved to have gone last, actually. Well, let's find out. Police wrestled with an injured man while removing him from a burning car following a pursuit and car crash Friday, but they didn't learn the man's girlfriend had been decapitated and his child killed in the wreck until their bodies were found by others. Others. Court records show. Eric K. White, 20, of Calumet City, was charged Saturday with felony neglect of a dependent, resulting in death. 2 counts of resisting law enforcement, resulting in a death, and misdemeanor carrying a handgun without a license.
So
White's girlfriend. What happened?
He probably got pulled over, ran away from the cops, got into a car crash. They died.
White's girlfriend, Brittany Griffin, 20, and son, Kyer Lucas, 1, who were passengers in White's 2010 black Audi, both died from blunt force trauma, according to the Lake County Coroner's Office. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is nasty work.
What the fuck? But you know what? He's definitely an asshole because here's the thing. I get it. You were in the streets. You were doing what the fuck it was you were doing, yada, yada, yada. But, Chief, you had your lady. And then, most importantly, you have your fucking legacy. You have your legacy.
Turn the gangster off for a minute, bro.
You have your legacy in the backseat.
Turn off for a minute.
You decided you did risk your legacy's life for some fucking nonsense. Now this 1-year-old who had his life ahead of him doesn't have a chance to have it because his father was being selfish, still being selfish.
Not for nothing. His girlfriend too. Her mother was robbed of her potential because she was 20 years old.
100%. Shit, he's robbed of his potential. He's 20 years old, ruined his life more than he was ruining it before. So no, he deserved to go last.
But listen,
and his crying face, let it show you motherfucker something. You get what you get, and you get what you deserve.
His bail, 15,000 cash.
Yeah, he was booked for bail in the Lake County Jail after being treated at a hospital Friday for head injuries. Was being held on a bail of 150,000 surety or 15,000 cash. He has not yet entered pleas to the charges. If convicted of his highest count, a level 1 felony, White could face 20 to 40 years in prison. He deserves it.
All for a gun. All for a gun.
Deserves it.
You've
ruined everything.
And not for nothing. You know why?
For nothing.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
From Illinois.
Chicago. Couldn't help it. Too much Chief Keef. Bear down. Too much going on. Born in nonsense. You know what? But you gotta think about it too, because that environment over there, it has to be so just.
You gotta have a gun to survive.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Just
regular Joes are just fucking ready for action.
Yeah,
but still, it's a fact. Like you got your kids in the you got your kid in the back seat, and you still acting like this, and then you got the nerve to want to cry in the goddamn mugshot. You did this, Chief. Feel all of it, because I have no sympathy for you. Not in that regard. No, same way I got no sympathy for that other bitch. I got no sympathy. People will say they're kids. Yeah, they're kids, but guess what? There's a certain time you know what the fuck you're doing. And that's an age where you know what the fuck you're doing.
Absolutely.
These fucked up kids turn into fucking fucked up adults, and then we sitting here having the real, and then you gotta be fixing shit for people.
And perpetuates another generation of stupid motherfuckers.
I was about to say so much stuff. I have grown so much.
I appreciate it, man.
I've almost I stopped myself from canceling myself like a few times today. This episode. That was the latest one. I was about to make a really bad. Oh
Mm.
god.
Yeah, make those off air. But yo, bad produce, man. This has been a hell of a introduction to a new segment. We're probably going to do it as much as as a whole episode, but who fucking
No,
knows?
no, no.
Who knows?
It'll
Because
just be. It'll
this
be
was
clips.
nice though.
Yeah, it was different. It was a different feel. It was interesting.
And it added come a little bit of the crime detective work. It brings a different side of me. I didn't know I enjoy that much. I'm about to go
It's
watch
very
Law and
interesting.
Order. SVU
Okay,
and them
Stabler.
shits. SVU and them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. SVU is the shit. But yeah, you're right, man. It's let's get the fuck out of here, man. It was fun, but I gotta eat and go to bed.
Bad produce.
Bad produce was fucking great. Listen here, people. Don't end up on this segment. You don't want to end up on this segment.
No, please. For
There's
God's
nothing
sake,
positive going to come out of this segment except for us shitting on you.
Mhm.
Everybody on here, we think you're a fucking joke. We think each and every one of you are pieces of shit, and we also want you to know that you've gotten and you are going to receive everything that you have deserved. So for every life that you have cost, for every misinformed decision, for every asshole decision, for you just being the piece of shit human that you were created to be, we want to let you know that we are here to make sure in this segment that your assholeness will never be forgotten. I am Dean, baby. That over there is Los to the Esquire. This has been Black of the Berry, the bad produce. Don't worry, this will be a segment that's going to be in the show.
Staple, baby.
It's going to be small. It's going to be a staple. We had to give you what it was going to be like. Hey, peace, love, and chicken. Don't end up on bad produce. This has been Black of the Berry. We are out.